The NBA has plenty of superstars. You've got the media icons, the stone-faced killers, the methodical tacticians, and the fashion icons and brand moguls. And then you have Scottie Barnes, a dude who plays like Giannis, but instead of being this big tough forward, he was just a silly little guy with a personality of a butterfly. A player who will throw a behind-the-back dime, full sprint, while grinning ear to ear like his mom just made him a grilled cheese sandwich. Scottie is 6'7", with a 7'3" wingspan. He is a menace to say the least. But this personality of being a menace is not what's made him famous, quite the opposite. But I'll get into that a little bit later. With all these weird instances in mind, it created an aura around Scottie that fans began to play into, with several fans joking that he was the first player in NBA history to lead his team in chromosomes. But apart from that, what makes him so special isn't just the defense, or the passing, or the fact that he's the most versatile young player in the league. It's the simple fact that he is in fact goofy as hell. And also a legit prospect. This is the story of how Scottie Barnes won over the hearts of the NBA media, and not just with his game, but with his joy. Enjoy. But first, if you're enjoying this video so far, click that like button and subscribe. I know I hate asking, but I have to do it. I'm a small YouTuber, what can I ask? In the 2021 NBA draft, Scottie Barnes was seen as a high upside, high energy forward coming out of Florida State. He was long, he was loud, and his scouting report read like a positionless player built in a lab. Great defender, unselfish passer, and elite motor. But he wasn't exactly the safe pick at number 4. The Toronto Raptors, the team that drafted him, and coincidentally the same team that he still plays for, passed on Jalen Suggs, the projected favorite, and took Scottie instead. This caused NBA Twitter to explode. Some asked why Scottie, and they didn't really have an answer until his first few games. But from day one on the court, Scottie made noise nonstop, because when he touched an NBA court, it was obvious. He was him when it came to basketball. His average stats were pretty good as well, having 15 points a game on average, 8 rebounds on average, and 3.5 assists on average, all while playing elite defense, handling the ball pretty well, and flashing sky-high upside. And the best part? He was doing it all, smiling ear to ear like a kid in a candy store. And there's a moment that played into this when he got the ball, shot a 3, made it, and then started dancing at the 3-point line. That right there is the Scottie Barnes experience. And it isn't even a one-off occasion. There's another clip of him blowing a kiss to a defender right before dunking on them. It's not just highlights, it's chaos, but controlled chaos at that, with some serious vibes. He'll block a shot into the third row and immediately dap up a fan in the front row. He'll play lockdown defense, then point to the bench and start dancing. It's not cocky, it's not disrespectful, it's just pure joy. And the media? They couldn't get enough of Scottie. Because here's the truth, the NBA needed someone like this. In a league full of brands and burner accounts, Scottie felt honest, authentic, like a kid who just loved basketball and never forgot that it was fun. For him, it seems all about the fun, and the NBA salary? That was just a perk. Clearly, he was everything that the media wanted in a young star. Incredibly skilled, always entertaining, and endearing and unpredictable. Even a few of his post-game interviews have become memes. Scottie's whole brand, and still is, have fun and make a few baskets all in the meanwhile. He carries his team somehow, and there's clips of him singing pregame in the locker room for goodness sake. He really just seems like someone who wants to have a great time, and he does. Now don't get it twisted, it would have been easy for Scottie to fade into a fan favorite territory, a guy more known for his vibes than victories. But that's not exactly what happened, because behind all the goofy moments is a competitor with a killer mindset. Over the next few seasons, Scottie began leveling up his game. More offensive responsibility, expanded scoring in his games, primary playmaker duties, and having clutch moments. He wasn't just a kid having fun anymore, he was the face of the Raptors. When his teammates began leaving and getting traded, the Raptors didn't flinch because they knew who they were building around. And while his scoring numbers grew, so did his impact. Defensive rotations, cleaner. Reading the floor, faster. Pull-up game, developing. And through it all, he never stopped being himself. Goofy, expressive, loud, and absolutely beloved. By the 2023 season, the NBA media had fully bought into the idea of Scottie Barnes. ESPN segments full of praise for his all-around game. Twitter, clips going viral every other week. And fans, they weren't just rooting for him. They were making the vibes around Scottie even stronger. He became the type of player that people defended like family. Say something about Scottie on Twitter and prepare for war. Raptors Twitter, ruthless. The media started describing him with phrases like a basketball savant with Gen Z energy, a future all-star with cartoon character charisma, and the star kid from middle school gym class that never lost his charm. And somehow, all of those phrases were completely true. Now here's the big thing around Scottie Barnes. He's just different. You've probably heard the jokes by now. The homie with the extra chromie, built like a my player with sliders turned up, and the NBA's golden retriever. What they're all trying to say, in meme format, is that Scottie doesn't move like other players. His brain just processes the game differently. His reactions are a beat off in the best way, like he's playing jazz while everyone else is doing drills. And it's part of what makes him so unpredictable, and so loved. And whether or not fans mean it seriously when they speculate on whether he's autistic or neurodivergent, the truth is, Scottie Barnes is just different. And in today's NBA, where being different sometimes gets smoothed out, sanitized, and coached into conformity, Scottie stays true. So overall, Scottie Barnes is setting a blueprint for a new kind of NBA star. You don't have to be polished, you don't have to be media trained to death, and you don't have to scowl your way through games. You can be joyful, you can be weird, and you can be you. Scottie Barnes is proving that being goofy just isn't a weakness, it's a weapon, and it throws people off. It endears fans, and it reminds everyone watching that the whole thing, the entire league, is just a game, and games are meant to be fun. So yeah, Scottie Barnes may never be the true face of the NBA, he may never be the guy doing perfectly scripted commercials or giving robotic interviews, but he will be the guy who brings smiles to the crowd, joy to his teammates, and headaches to the opposing team. The media loves him because he's authentic, the fans love him for being electric, and the league better pay attention, because Scottie's not just coming for highlights, he's coming for greatness, all while dancing, grinning, and being unapologetically Scottie. So what do you guys think? Do you want more deep dives like this? If so, hit that like button and subscribe if you're feeling generous, and drop your favorite Scottie Barnes moments in the comments. And with that one, have a good one.